Are you smashing it in the gym, feeling that burn, and then you look in the mirror, and nothing? Tiny, frustratingly slow changes? You're dedicated, but those muscles just don't seem to want to grow. It's a common story, and it can be incredibly demotivating. You start to wonder if you're just not built for it or if there's some secret you're missing out on. The good news is, it's usually not about some hidden genetic curse or a super secret supplement. More often than not, it comes down to a few fundamental, yet often overlooked mistakes in your approach. These are the kind of errors that can completely stall your progress no matter how hard you think you're working. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. All your effort just leaks away. We see it all the time. Good people with great intentions just spinning their wheels because they're missing a few key pieces of the puzzle. But that's exactly why we're here today. We're going to dive deep into the most common reasons why you might not be building the muscle you want, the science behind it, and most importantly, give you actionable, straightforward strategies to fix these issues. No fluff, no crazy fads, just practical advice you can start implementing right away to turn things around and finally start seeing those hard-earned gains. So, if you're ready to stop guessing and start growing, stick with me. Are you crushing workouts, eating like a beast, and still seeing no gains? You're not alone. The truth is, most people are making the same critical mistakes that sabotage muscle growth, without even knowing it. In this video, we'll break down exactly why you're not building muscle and most importantly, how to fix it fast. Let's get into it. Let's kick off with the cornerstone of muscle growth. You're simply not eating enough. In a world obsessed with cutting and shredding, the idea of eating more can feel counterintuitive. But here's the non-negotiable truth. Muscle is active tissue, and building it requires energy. If you're not providing your body with a surplus of calories, you're essentially asking it to build a house without giving it any bricks or mortar. Think of it this way. Your body has a daily energy budget, known as your maintenance calories. To build new muscle tissue, you must consume more calories than this total daily expenditure. This is what we call a caloric surplus. Without it, your body simply doesn't have the raw materials or the energy reserves to synthesize new muscle protein. So, how much more are we talking? The goal is a controlled surplus, typically around 250 to 500 calories above your maintenance level. This provides enough extra energy for muscle growth without promoting excessive fat gain. The key here is consistency. One big meal won't cut it. You need to hit this surplus day in, day out. The quality of these extra calories matters immensely too. Prioritize lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats. To fix this, the first step is to get a realistic idea of how much you're currently eating and how much you're burning. This means tracking your food intake. Use an app like MyFitnessPal or even just a simple notebook for a week or two. Once you have a baseline, you can then strategically increase your intake, aiming for that 250 to 500 calorie surplus. If you're not gaining weight or muscle, you're not in a surplus, period. Be honest with yourself, track diligently, and make the necessary adjustments. This single change can often be the missing link that unlocks significant muscle growth. Now let's talk about what happens inside the gym. Are you truly training with the intensity required to stimulate muscle growth? Muscle growth is an adaptive response to stress. If the stress isn't significant enough, your body has no reason to change. Be honest with yourself. Are you focused and pushing close to your limit? Progressive overload is key. Make your workouts harder over time. Increase weight, reps, sets, or reduce rest times. The stimulus must evolve. If you lift the same weights, your body will stop adapting. Log your workouts, write down every exercise, weight, and reps. It's your roadmap for progression. Aim to beat your previous performance. Push yourself to muscular failure. Are you pushing your boundaries? Track and aim to improve each week. That feeling of challenge is the feeling of growth. We've covered fueling your body and challenging it in the gym, but what about the crucial period between your workouts? I'm talking about sleep and recovery. This is so often underestimated, yet it's arguably just as important as your training and nutrition. You can have the perfect diet and the most intense workout plan, but if you're not giving your body adequate time and resources to recover and rebuild, you're essentially shooting yourself in the foot. Muscle isn't built in the gym, it's built while you rest. Think about it. When you train, you're actually creating microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. The repair and growth process happens after your workout, primarily when you're asleep. During deep sleep, your body releases the majority of its growth hormone, a powerful anabolic hormone that plays a critical role in repairing damaged tissues, building new muscle, and even burning fat. If you're consistently cutting your sleep short, you're directly limiting this vital hormone release. Beyond the hormonal impact, lack of sleep directly affects your performance in the gym. You'll feel more fatigued, less motivated, your strength can decrease, and your ability to focus and push through tough sets will be compromised. This means you can't train with the intensity needed to stimulate growth, creating a vicious cycle. So what's the fix? It's pretty straightforward. Prioritize your sleep. Aim for a consistent 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Create a sleep sanctuary. Make your bedroom as dark as possible, cool and quiet. Establish a relaxing pre-bed routine. This means winding down at least an hour before you intend to sleep. Crucially, ditch the screens, your phone, tablet, laptop, TV. Consistency is also key. Treat your sleep with the same importance you treat your workouts and your nutrition. Mistake number 4. Light weights, light gains. The heavy lifting imperative. For muscle growth, lifting heavy is key. High-rep training with light weights has its place, but for hypertrophy, challenge your muscles with substantial loads. Mechanical tension, the force on muscle fibers against heavy resistance, drives growth. Aim for 6 to 12 reps per set. If you can do more, the weight is too light. Gradually increase the load as you get stronger. Focus on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses. To build serious muscle, you need to lift serious weight. Mistake number 5. Cardio overkill. Is it eating your muscle? Cardiovascular exercise is fantastic for your heart health and endurance. But too much cardio can interfere with muscle growth. High volumes of endurance exercise can send different signals to your muscles. Excessive cardio can upregulate catabolic pathways. This can blunt muscle-building responses. Extensive cardio also burns a lot of calories, making it harder to maintain a caloric surplus. You'll need to eat more to fuel cardio and muscle growth. Recovery resources are finite. Both lifting and cardio demand recovery. Prioritize muscle growth by being strategic with cardio. Limit cardio to 2-3 times per week. Opt for low to moderate intensity. Avoid long, grueling sessions. Some do cardio on separate days or times. Listen to your body and prioritize recovery. Mistake number 6. The consistency killer. Why program hopping stalls progress. This next mistake is a big one, and it often stems from impatience or the constant bombardment of new miracle workouts online, a lack of consistency. Building muscle is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, dedication, and unwavering adherence to a well-structured plan. If you're constantly changing your workout routine every few weeks, you're seriously hindering your body's ability to adapt and grow. Think of muscle growth as building a house, brick by brick. Each consistent workout, each properly fueled day, each good night's sleep is another brick laid. If you keep tearing down the foundation to try a new architectural style every month, you'll never end up with a finished house. Your muscles need consistent stimulus and consistent recovery over an extended period to show significant changes. Program hopping is a common culprit. You see a new routine online promoted by your favorite influencer, or you read about a revolutionary training split, and you immediately ditch what you're doing to try it out. While it's good to be open to new ideas, your body needs time to adapt to a particular program for it to yield results. Most well-designed programs require at least 8 to 12 weeks of consistent execution to truly gauge their effectiveness and allow for progressive overload to work its magic. Similarly, inconsistent workout attendance will kill your gains. Missing a workout here and there due to genuine life events is understandable, but if here and there becomes a regular pattern, skipping leg day because you're not feeling it, or missing half your workouts for the week because you're too busy, you're not providing the consistent stimulus your muscles need. The same applies to your nutrition. If you're in a caloric surplus for 3 days, then a deficit for 4, then back to a surplus, your body is in a constant state of confusion. The fix here is to cultivate patience and discipline. Choose a solid, evidence-based training program that aligns with your goals and experience level, and commit to it for at least 12 weeks. Consistency is the secret ingredient that ties everything else together. Mistake number 7. Ego lifting versus effective lifting. The form factor. Poor lifting form can stall your gains and lead to injury. Ego lifting prioritizes weight over technique. This stresses joints and ligaments. Proper form targets muscles effectively. Leave your ego at the door. Reduce weight to perfect your form. Focus on slow, controlled reps. Use a full range of motion. Record yourself to check form. Ask a coach for feedback. Prioritize technique for safe gains. Outro, your blueprint for building serious muscle. Time to grow. So there you have it, Team 7 of the most common reasons why you might be struggling to build muscle. And more importantly, concrete ways to address each one. It's rarely about needing some revolutionary new supplement or a secret workout known only to the pros. More often than not, success in building the physique you want comes down to mastering these fundamentals. Consistently eating enough quality food to fuel growth, training with progressive intensity and impeccable form, prioritizing your sleep and recovery, and being relentlessly patient and consistent over the long haul. It's about being honest with yourself about where you might be falling short, and then taking deliberate action to correct those mistakes. Are you truly in a caloric surplus? Are you pushing yourself hard enough in your workouts or just going through the motions? Are you lifting heavy enough with good technique? Is your sleep a priority? Are you consistent week in, week out? These are the questions that, when answered and acted upon, will unlock the door to serious progress. You have the knowledge now, the power is in your hands. Stay dedicated, stay focused, and never give up. Your journey to building serious muscle starts now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content.